Hey, my lovelies, and welcome back to episode 14 of Whimsy Stories. And this background may look a little bit different because we reached over 50K. We actually ended up on 65K. So I decided to fully renovate the house as with the poll that we did. So this is our whole new house. It's fully snowed over right now because basically it is winter, as you can see, so we cannot see it in its full glory, but we can at least see a little bit. So I didn't fully demolish it. I actually updated it and added some rooms. It did give me a few glitches. I think there are some corrupted mods in there that I have to change because I originally had a few custom content items merged together. I demerged them to see which ones I wanted to delete, and I think a few of them got corrupted with the demerging. So my game has been a little bit glitchy, and I probably will need to take some more time to actually check all of the custom content, delete some. I've already deleted a bunch, but I think can do with a little bit more deletion. But for now, we have this whole glorious home. So it's a tiny home right now. If I go quickly into build by, it will say, I think 64 out of 64 tiles. If it loads, yeah. 64 out of 64 in this tier. So we are now in the tiny home, and this is where we're gonna stay because as per the rules, you can upgrade into after she turns into in an end. Wow, my brain just stopped talking. After she ages up into an adult, and then you can live in a tiny home for the rest of your life. So I am going to take this as tiny home is the second tier that we can go to. We cannot go into a small home. So this is the lot size that we're gonna do it with for the rest of this generation, which is it's okay. We have light and load. We have still some perks, and I think for space wise, it's going to be fine. So I'm quickly gonna head back into life mode. If I sound a little bit out of breath, I do have a bit of a cold, so I'm a little bit stuffed up, which makes it a little bit difficult for me to breathe. So I am sorry if I sound a little bit more breathy or if I sound like I've been running a marathon. But let me showcase the house. So it's now a two-floor home. I split this part of the house up into the master bedroom and then a very small kitchen. So we have our kitchen stuff back in here. I extended the bathroom, but I think there is a little bit of an issue with our bathtub, so I may need to have her make a new one, especially also because it's a poor quality. And we now have a sink, so I can set the sink type as bathroom, and this one now finally as kitchen. So that is it for like this part of the house. Then we have a stairs coming on the side of the house. We have a little bit of a patio over here where we currently have the diaper changing station that I forgot the name of. And then we have a small hallway over here that leads into two other bedrooms. We have the twins bedroom over here. Unfortunately, I had a glitch with this one where I couldn't use both grips even though they were standing over here and here. They the Sims just didn't want to put the twins into the cribs. Didn't work. It's working now, but it's very glitchy still. So I may need to like figure out what's going on, if it's the cribs itself or if it's something else. I now have placed the playmats down here because it's too cold for them to be outside. Place the other one down here in this room, which is going to be little Hazel's room, Raina's room, and then Walter's room. Because although we have 8 Sims, I did expand the number of Sims into a household to 9. And otherwise, I can always download a mod that makes the dogs not part of our household, but part of our household. So those are two options that I have to make him part of our household that I want to do in this episode, but need to make sure that I don't go into create a sim because otherwise this will delete potentially some sims. But we do have a bed for him so he can join, and Reina can also finally sleep inside. For now, I have like the little playmats here, so they can do a little bit of tummy time, which I'm also going to discuss in a little bit. And then what I did out here, I expanded the patio area over here, so we now have our whole dining area over here. I'm making a dining chair as well, so that's what Isabel is currently doing. When to fully add like all the dining chairs, then we have the bar over here, the little kids playground area. Apparently, we do also have some options to build snow pals. Thought they already started this, but not sure. We have Hazel's play area over here, and then we have our garden that I didn't change anything from. Our fabricator, not fabricator, recycler has been moved over here. The yoga area has been extended with another yoga mat as Reina has been doing a little bit more yoga. We have our fire pit over here. And then in here, we have our whole fabrication area or creative area with all of Isabel's stuff, the painting easel from Dakota. Then I did finally add a juice fizzing station so that we now can start using our produce to also create some juices or fizzy juices. And then here I am going to expand on it in the future. We now have some swings and we have the toddler play area for Hazel as well. And I do want in the future add like a pool here or the water slide so that we can also have like some fun summer things. And maybe if it's okay with the tiles, I will add a pool as well. So that's it for like the whole changes to the house. I cannot unfortunately show it in its full glory, but hope you lovelies liked it. I also added some of the windmills, so we have a few more, and then I added solar panels on the roof as well, so that our house is even greener than it was before. Then for the sim changes, a few milestones have been reached, a few quirks have been revealed. So, Willow, I'm not sure if it was in the last episode, but she has the frequently sneezes quirk. Then Reina actually needed surgery from a. Oh, I'm not sure what she had surgery for, but she was sick in the last episode. And in the end, it was starting to become fatal off camera. So I had her go to the doctor. She had surgery. Let's see if I can see for what. Apparently, I cannot see for what, but it did give her some new sentiments. She needed surgery. She did recover from the surgery. It was successful, so that was all good. And she shouldn't now get sick for a little while. Isabel had her postpartum checkup. If you remember from the last episode, she had a lot of pain down in the down area. She was feeling very uncomfortable, but apparently it is well, the doctor felt good about her idea about parenting and her feelings about parenting and the healing process. So everything is okay with her as well. Then Oak learned the coup milestone or unlocked the coup milestone. Willow got another quirk, which is the early riser. Then Oak got the feeding tinkler quirk. Oak had the first blowout milestone. Willow actually had the reach milestone. Then Hazel reached communication level 5, Willow unlocked the cool milestone, Oak unlocked the reach milestone. Oak had the quirk lost being held, so he doesn't like it if you put him down. Then Reina has finished studying for the university entrance exam, so we can, if it's Friday, actually start having her. I'm gonna start playing the game already in the meantime. But on Friday, we can have her be part of the exam, and then hopefully it will finish up all of the university things that she needs to do to be accepted into university. Then Oak had the left milestone unlocked. Willow had the lift head milestone unlocked from doing some tummy time with Isabel. Dakota earned a raise, so he got a bonus and now makes a little bit more money. Willow unlocked the left milestone and Oak unlocked the lift hat milestone. So a lot of milestones unlocked, a lot of things happened off camera, more than I actually wanted to have unlocked. And Hazel played with others. Oh, so she played with her dad in the snow. I tried to have him build a snow pile with her, and that's how I want to start a game, but unfortunately it didn't happen. It glitched out, so now she was playing in the snow on her own. But she basically maxed out everything due to daycare. So that's also why I'm not gonna let Opal from my Not So Berry series go to daycare. But for now, she has maxed out everything, and here she's just playing in her like little toadstool tent where she can just have a little bit of a fun time. And then for the twins, if you basically check their milestones, we have like the he actually is a collector from his mom. And then you can see he hasn't even had the grab milestone, but did learn to reach and did lift his head, had a first blow diaper, and then the laugh and the cooing. And for Willow, it's the same. I don't think she learned how to grab, or is that the next step? Oh, that's actually the next step. So she learned how to reach and she learned how to lift her head, but she didn't learn how to grab yet. So in terms of their milestones, they're basically doing the same. They both have 5 days until they age up into toddlers, and Hazel has 4 days until she ages up into a little child. Then Raina just became a young adult, so still a lot of days to go. And Dakota, together with Isabel, I think Dakota has 6 days. He's a little bit younger than Isabel, and Isabel has about 3 or 4 days, 3 days to age up. Yes, we can make a donation to charity. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to deduct actually 20K, and we're gonna say that these were the construction costs to change everything. It was also some money for them to stay at a hotel while everything was being changed up. So they did have to pay a little bit of money more than they originally thought they had to pay for changing up their home and having a second layer to their home. So although they were able to do a lot by themselves, they did have to pay some people to make it happen as well. So that's why I'm gonna deduct 20K just as like a little bit more realistically for the costs that they had to pay a bit more. So that's all the updates that we have. I'm now gonna make sure that they are doing everything that they need to do. I'm gonna check in on the twins real quick because one is awake and trying to grab. Is she reaching a new milestone? She is reaching. Oh, she's reaching a milestone. She learned how to grab. Okay, can you now look at the toys? And somebody is angry. Reina is angry from her hot-headed trait. She does need some food as well, which Dakota has already made. So why don't you grab a serving for yourself? Hazel, how are you doing? You're okay. And your dad is, I think, watching his daughter, but you're also going to grab some food. Not for Hazel, for yourself. Let's see. Grab a serving. And then Oak, he is. Oh, he's watching Oak. You're going to go night night. That's okay. Go sleep. I think I'm going to keep the twins in the playmats for now. I think it's easier than putting them into the cribs. But I will try to see if we can still use the cribs if they're not saying like there's something in the way or the crib is in the way. But for now, it seems that everybody's traits are, or everybody's needs are okay. So that means that we're just gonna make sure that the dogs are okay and starting to work on some things that we can sell on our skills. And ooh, let's load these up. And maybe what I want to do is tomorrow actually take everybody to the San Sequoia Library and have a little bit more of a nice fancy time there, or I may take them to the park and have a playtime over there. I think that's what we're gonna do. Can we start fizzing? Actually, in the meantime, start fizzing. Okay, so that's the first time she's ever going to fizz, and I do want to like start trying to max this out too. It's not an requirement, but I think it would be nice to have this as part of the non the optional requirements for myself as well. The only thing that we need to max out is wellness, and then I do want to get her a tattoo in this episode too, because she's had all of her kids. So I think it would be nice to add a nature tattoo to maybe her legs or her other arm. And yeah, in the meantime, we also need to work on her gig. So that's what I'm gonna do is just make sure that we have done her gig, start working on our yoga, and have everybody else make sure that they're in a good mood. And while Reina is doing some yoga, our juice fishing is not ready yet, but made a masterpiece or painted a masterpiece, and Walter decided to come over. So let's invite him in and give him some hugs. I still like that, although they are not living together right now, but I do want to invite him over into our family. I still like that it's like really nice to see how good their friendship is and how good their sibling relationship is. For some reason, I don't see that I'm able to invite him into our household, even though it should be for 9 Sims. And this is actually the masterpiece that Dakota painted, but don't tell me. I had them woohoo, but don't tell me that you're actually pregnant. Please don't tell me that you're pregnant because I had them woo last night. And you can only invite Sims if Sim is not pregnant. Oh, please don't tell me you're pregnant. Please don't tell me you're pregnant. And he's oh no, he's crying. Why are you sad? Okay, talk to your brother. Talk to your brother, please. Can you cheer him up? Hmm. He seems to be sad, so why don't you give him a hug? And please, Isabel, don't tell me you're pregnant. I was done with 3 kids. You used a condom. Please tell me you're not pregnant. And you used a condom. I had them woohoo. I said they cannot try for baby. I clicked woohoo, and they have a condom. They used. Don't tell me that the condom broke. Don't. No. 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 She's pregnant again. They didn't even try. They didn't try for a baby. Oh, guys, I guess it's gonna be 4 instead of 3. Oh, no, Walter is leaving. So, I didn't have them try, but apparently Walter will not be part of our household unless one of the dogs dies because she's pregnant. Which, Isabel, we did not discuss this. This was not a plan. We did not discuss that you would get pregnant for a third time. We had twins, and that was it. We finished another masterpiece? Wow, Dakota. I actually like this, but again, I do want to sell this. And with the amount of paintings that he paints and the masterpiece that he has, I feel like maybe we should, because we have a lot of money, open a store and actually like buy a retail store and sell his paintings and maybe Isabel's items from there. We could buy like a plot of land in Newcastle, though I think this is basically all already filled up. But maybe we can go to Newcrest or Magnolia Promenade and buy a plot of land over there. But that aside, no kids. Why, why did you get pregnant? You look happy, you look inspired, but I'm not happy or inspired. I did not want to have more kids. Like, I like that they're going to be close in age, but really, seriously, why did you do this to me? Why? Go work on your skills and just fizzy lemon fizz. Isabel's first juice. That sounds weird. Isabel's lemon juice. So, there we go. It's gonna be Isabel's lemon juice. It's good. It's excellent quality. Okay, it's made with lemon and lemon. Uh, it's made with 5 different lemons. You cannot do any more fizzing, but you're gonna work on the fabricator and then do some yoga and calm your mind from babies and hopefully not get babies ever again. So this is going to be your last one, even though I don't like it. I guess we're gonna have another one, so make a fine wall decor for your client. And we're gonna leave it with that, and I'm gonna quickly make sure everybody's again in a good mood and settle my thoughts on having this baby. And apparently I'm not allowed to because this little one has learned her how to put her toe in her mouth. Can you actually do it for us? No, she's just gonna play with the ring from the playmat. But she's still very, very cute. So let me take a picture. And I guess you are not gonna be the youngest one in the family. I'm not about to take a video. I guess you're not gonna be the youngest one in the family, honey. I guess it's going to be your little baby brother or sister that was not planned. Because you, little Willow, were supposed to be the last one. And I think this one is also reaching a milestone because I clicked on him to see how he was doing and he actually got the grab milestone. So these twins are doing well on their milestones. They do need some food, so Reina is going to feed. You're not gonna sleep. Reina is going to feed Willow, and you're going to feed Oak. But luckily, these two are doing okay, even though they're not gonna be the center of attention after the new baby is born, which luckily they will already be toddlers by that point in time. But I really, really did not plan for this. Really did not plan for this. And with the latest gig, Isabel has been recognized for great performance and client satisfaction again. Dealing with the fickle clients and fingergrams were worth it in the end. In addition to raising her rate, Isabel also received new clothes and a bonus, and she has now unlocked. Oh, Reina has unlocked the single and loving it lifestyle, which is okay. And can we actually see how much we earn right now? So let's see. For one that is normally 1600 simoleons, this is going to be the candle making. We are going to. Ooh, nice one. And we need to make 5 candles anyway. So creating carved candles at the crafting station is going to be amazing, as that's what we need. In the meantime, she's also going to calm the bees on both sides and apply some light treatment because these bees are being angry and we lost our beetles or crickets. So think I'm going to do Bombardier beetles instead. And oh, we have some mushrooms we can evolve as well. So let's do that too. Oh yeah, you can see that we definitely need to add some light treatments. But our garden is looking sad in the winter. Guess we do need to make sure that it's being all loved up in summer. And our girl, again, I still cannot fathom my thoughts for the pregnancy. But I think we need to take care of our girl in the meantime, as her needs are going a little bit lower. It is the next morning, and Dakota is getting hit by lightning because he was eating outside. Oh no. Are you okay? Dakota, no. No. Are you okay? Okay, he is dazed from struck by lightning. He's uncomfortably wet, but he's also supercharged right now. So let's hope that he's okay. Isabel's taking care of Hazel, and we have a dog who is playing with some stuff over here, which I'm quickly gonna destroy. But Hazel had her first diaper blowout, so let's just change her diaper, make sure that they're okay, and once everybody is awake, which basically I'm talking about Oak, we'll put the playmats into our inventory and head over to the park so we can make sure that they are able to play in the playmats or like lay down, have a nap and everything. But that we also can have some fun time at the park. And Reina finished a strawberry turtle, which for some reason brings us over there. But the strawberry turtle is alongside with another turtle that she already made, a gift for each little kid, so that they basically have something to remember Reina by whenever she will move out in the future. And this seems to be legendary quality. I've never seen legendary, to be honest. The other one that she made was excellent quality, so it's really amazing to see that she's been able to knit so well. Like she's level 8 at this point if you check. Like she's been knitting a lot. She really likes knitting. Her cooking is level 9, her knitting is level 8, and her handiness is level 8. So it's like she's doing very well in her skills. Um, More than I even thought she would, to be honest. Like she came over already with a lot of skills in a higher level, but she's been building up her skills fast, and I mean fast. It is almost 8 p.m., but we did finally arrive at the park, and these two now have a first trip to the park milestone unlocked, which is one of the milestones that I haven't unlocked before, I think, with any of my infants. I am quickly going to change everybody into their winter gear because it is snowy over here, which means we need to make sure everybody is not freezing to death. So let's quickly give Oak his outfit, Willow his outfit. I think Dakota's the only one who still needs his outfits changed, and everybody else already has it. So MC dresser, change outfit into this one. And yes, you are the only one who needs an outfit change. So let's quickly do that. This is the Willow Creek Park actually, and so far as I can see, it looks amazing. I always love this save file so much. It always looks so amazing, so well put together, and I'm always at awe at like the buildings over here. Think we have Oh, we have been here before actually, but never with the kids. But we have this whole like water park area, then we have this the playground area that's even bigger than just a water park area. We have this like whole chess area, this debate area, an actual like park area everywhere, food stands, places to eat, some child's play stuff. We have a yoga session over here that I think would be good for Isabel and Reina to join, and then we can place the little play mats over here. And I do want Hazel to play actually in this part. So why don't you crawl through everything and actually maybe end up in the ball pit? That would be very, very cute. And what I want to... Did you already place Willow down? Are they already... Oh no, you're still holding them, but let's quickly place the play mats down. So these two can join the... Oh wow, yoga session. So one playmat over here and another one over here, and let's make sure that we don't forget taking these playmats with us. But let's put Oak down here and Willow down here. And then Dakota, I think since he likes painting a lot, I feel like he would love to just do a little bit of painting in the park. And maybe we can do a landscape painting because let's say he's going to paint the park as part of like the ideas that he has. And actually, what we can do is because this is a yoga instructor mat, we can actually lead a class ourselves. So she is going to do an energy centering yoga class. We should have charged some money for it, but she's just gonna showcase some things and do it for free. But maybe in the future, we can actually have her lead some yoga classes. And why don't you join the class? Why And why don't you join the class, Reina, just to make sure that we also have it? Wait, you can actually high school graduation. Ask about graduation. You've already had yours. Oh, she cannot join the class anymore. So why don't you do an energy centering routine yourself? But it's nice to see that she can actually now teach like her own class and people are following what she's doing. The yoga instructor is looking at her like, oh, good technique. Like you're doing this very, very nicely. You're very adept at this. Like, wow, I'm impressed with how you're doing. Like, not bad actually. Very not bad. And she's just like, okay, then next this pose. Just make sure that you're focused on your core and make sure that you find like the right balance. If you cannot do this at first, like no worries. The key is to find like the right point of balance to actually do this. Maybe this one is a little bit easier, where you're gonna put your hand to your ankle and try to grab. This one may be a little bit more difficult because it's also very centered on your balance. But everything we're doing is based on energy and not freezing to death and trying to find the right balance to gain more energy. I think she would be something like that. We're quickly gonna put her in a different outfit so she doesn't freeze to death. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, but Oko is now asleep. He unlocked the Babel milestone that a little bit earlier in the day Willow also already unlocked, and I think it's because they were babbling to each other that they were able to unlock this. So it's really sweet to see. And no, this one is making a mess again. You were supposed to play, not make messes. So stop making a mess and actually just make believe shipwreck. Just make believe. Have a little fun time in the plaything and not make messes, please. And while I was going to point Isabel into cooking, this little one unlocked the clap milestone because she was playing with the toys. So she is like, oh, there we go. That's so cute. Like she's reaching to the toys, she's playing. We do need to go to a pediatrician maybe for a checkup. Also, try to go night night because I think you are a little bit tired, even though you are very playful. Oh, cutie. But she is getting a lot faster in her motor skills actually compared to her brother. She also had the bath and bubble bath milestones unlocked as well. Her brother has not done this yet, but we can fix that pretty quickly with one bath. And you are going to cook because she needs some food. He finished another painting, which was actually a gorgeous one, and he finished one again, which feels like it's Venice burning or like a city burning. It's an excellent, excellent painting, and it's actually one of the replacement paintings that I have. Why don't you create a large realism painting for me and just keep painting? But the landscape one, it's also excellent, and I think we're actually going to keep this because now that we have enough money, it is okay to. Oh no, she got pranked. No. Oh no. Can you repair this, please? And then wait for Isabel to finish cooking. Uh, ooh, people person lifestyle. I get that a lot. But then you can calm yourself down a little bit and wait for these lovely baked potatoes that Isabel is making for all of you. And this little one is going over to watch Reina, but I want to take some pictures of you climbing. So please, can you play for me and actually show like how well you're playing? There we go. She's gliding on this one. She's looking very secure and very like brave and sure of herself. But I do want to see like her doing some more stuff like sliding, crawling. Apparently the weather is a little bit too bad, so I think once the food is done, that we will head back home. Once we are some food in our belly, and once we once Dakota finishes his painting. And I couldn't end a visit to the park with these two building a snow pelt together, even though Reina is angry and not feeling in the greatest mood. They had to like create this little gentleman together just with the two of them as part of a fun time. Hazel was more watching than contributing, but at least she was part of it. And I feel like this did create like a little bit of a sentiment. You are a side girl, but why don't you go home with Hazel already just to make sure that you can take care of the two of you. It's already very, very late. So pick up and go home. And then while Dakota is doing a tummy time with Oak, and this little one has done a tummy time on with Isabel. And now both of them, I think, are getting the roll over to tummy milestone. We are going to pick them up as well and head home. So pick up Willow, who is, I think, doing a tummy time on her own. Yes, he did roll over to his tummy. Okay, great. So get these two, pick them up, and let's head home with these two as well. So I can put the infant playmat into the inventories. So can you please pick up Willow and can... Oh, they were hugging each other and kissing. Oh, they're really going at it. Like, I think they're doing a makeout session, so guess they don't want to pick up these little ones just yet. But can you please do this? Pick them up. Let's head home. And I think I'm going to end the episode here. So while these two are having a makeout session, I hope you lovelies like this episode. We now have a bigger home, which apparently is not going to be big enough because we will have another addition to the family as as not Hazel. Whoa, way too soon. As Isabel got pregnant again. This was supposed to be the spot for Walter to add to the family, who unfortunately now cannot be added to the family again. I feel like there's a little bit of curse on Walter being added to the family. However, I do know that these two doggies are going to die very soon. So that although it's going to be very sad for not having any pets in the household, I think we will leave the pets and use that spot to finally add Walter to the family and also have 8 Sims instead of 9 Sims. So I think as long as we still have a little bit of time with the pregnancy, once Isabel ages up into the next in the next episode, it will be basically the day after, or basically on Saturday, and now it's Friday, where we also will have Winterfest. We actually have Winterfest twice in the calendar. Oh yeah, we have Winterfest Eve and an actual Winterfest. So Hazel will be aging up into Hazel Isabel will be aging up into into an adult in the next episode, which is I think also when oh no, she had a blowout. Did she just pee on caregiver? I think she peed on caregiver. Was that another milestone? Okay, but I don't know. But I'm a bit rambling. I think with the dying of potentially either Woody or Pedal in the next episode, I did check the time they have left, and it is not much. I didn't get a notification yet that it is their end of day, so it may change. But we will have to like check and no, don't make a mess, just go home, baby. I think we may need to like do a lot of checks just to make sure that we still have the dogs for a little bit, give them a little bit of love, and otherwise we will add Walter to the household. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you thought about like the little day in the park and the changes to the house. And also let me know the next set of baby names which are nature themed in the comments down below. I will also check the old names still, but if you have any new suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this episode, click the little like button down below as well. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on either a wholesome or chaotic video, make sure you click the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.
Even if you've never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh